If you're a YouTuber or a video content creator, we want to try out the top AI chatbots to discover which of them actually offers the best AI assistance to you as a video creator.
This should reduce the stress in your video creation process.
So make sure to watch the end because the best that we discovered actually shocked us, and I'm sure it's going to shock you.
Are you excited already? We are too. Let's jump right into the video.
Making a video as a YouTuber or a content creator can be a Herculean task, from actually coming up with the idea on what to create down to planning the video, scripting the video, editing the video, shooting the video, and even designing your thumbnail. Now, how can AI help you in this process? We already know about the household ChatGPT. We know about the Google's Gemini that is really picking up, in the AI race. And then we also know about Anthropic's Claude, and then X gave us Grok. Then the Chinese rivals Deepseek and Alibaba's Qwen is also in the field. This could be a little bit challenging for you as a YouTuber. Which of these tools can actually do the job as an AI assistant? So this is what we are going to be helping you do in this video by trying them out using different prompts to know which one is actually going to do the job as a good AI assistant for you as a YouTuber. So you want to also take note of the prompts that we use. Maybe you can save them so you can be able to actually get desired results or responses from these AI chatbots.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming across our channel, ensure to subscribe, and if you're returning, like this video so that the algorithm can share this video with more people. This new series is dedicated to AI chatbots for various people, various purposes, and various fields. So ensure to turn on notification so that you don't miss any of the episode when we release them. Let's start with planning. One of the problems we content creators usually face is how to get fresh ideas for our videos. Now let's see how to employ these AI tools to do the thinking for us.
Now, the first thing you want to do when you have actually chosen whichever AI chatbots that you're going to be, continuously using, is to try to train that chatbot to understand you, right? Because of the period of time or the amount of time that we've been using ChatGPT literally knows me more than I even know myself.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're going to keep getting responses that will sound like a robot or like AI. But if you take the time to actually get the AI to know you, all right, so how do you do this? First off, you need to introduce yourself. You need to introduce the type of content that you make. You need to introduce even the people that also make those type of content that are big. And I think sometimes you can even drop a link to your channel so that the AI will keep putting this in its memory, so that by the time you now start using it for your content process, it will start giving you a more personalized responses that is dedicated for your channel, whatever niche your content is based on. All right, so now let's start with the video planning. All right, so we're going to give this prompts, all right, and then we're going to pass it across all of the AI chatbots. Let's see the one that will actually give us the best response in terms of video planning. Now, based on the prompts that we gave about planning or coming up with video ideas, now let's start with ChatGPT, which is the one that still has the household name. All right, okay, so ChatGPT, I said analyze the YouTube and so on. Now I said analyzing your channel, Couple Talk Tech, reviews a focus on smartphone tutorials, productivity tips, and AI tool reviews, which is correct. Then the content style aligns with Mr. Host the Boss, known for engaging tech reviews and exploration of unique gadgets, which is also correct. Now, these are the ideas that he gave us. So ChatGPT actually went straight to the point, no beating about the bush, right? ChatGPT gave us top 5 AI tools to boost your smartphone productivity, building ultimate home studio, testing the latest, and so on and so forth. So he literally went through our channel and went and brought topics that are still related to the channel, right? So creating stunning stick animation with AI on your phone. So you guide this. So reacting to viral videos. These are literally like something from our channel. So let's see what Qwen from Alibaba gave us. Remember, we actually said that we make videos twice a week. So Qwen, for week 1, he said you can make videos trending tech gadgets. Top 5 hidden features of your smartphone. Is this $10 gadget better? We've done a video about reviewing products, tech products. Yeah, Christmas product between $10 to $1,000. So I think that's where I picked this from. I tried using only AI tools for a week. Here's what happened. So this actually looks like a viral topic as well. Then in week 2, he said, why does my phone keep doing this and how to fix this? Okay, so relatable tech struggles. This also looks like something with viral potential. So the next one was fun and experimental content. I bought a mystery box of tech gadgets online, so it is now trying to pick an idea from Mr. Who's the Boss. So building my dream smart home setup for under 500. Mr. Who's the Boss have done something similar. So future tech and trends. These are the coolest gadgets coming out in 2024. Well, 2025, we don't do things like this. So content tips for virality, engaging hooks. Then final answer, top 5 days I bought this. Okay, now let's look at the last one for me before we go to yours. That's Claude. So Claude gave us, so first off, Claude was not able to actually analyze the channel, so we just had to retweak the prompt. All right, then it gave us 30 days viral video content. So video 1 says 10 hidden smartphone hacks that can make you $1,000 extra monthly. This one can go viral. Then the ultimate productivity video setup in 2025. Okay. AI productivity tools transform your smartphone into a personal assistant. Okay. Smartphone photography masterclass, turn your phone into a money making camera. So it's talking, okay, cybersecurity secrets, protect your video 7, tech detox, and then video 10, future of work, how smartphones are changing professional landscape. All right, so let's see what you have in yours.
All right, so for mine, I'm going to start with Deepseek. So Deepseek started with reviewing our channel and then comparing our channel with Mr. Who's the Boss channel. So he gave us 10 viral videos, still the same prompt. iPhone 15 versus Galaxy S24 Ultimate Camera Duo. Who takes the best shots?
Okay.
And he also gave us the concept and he also gave us a hook. The second video idea he gave us is we live in a smart home for 7 days. I think Mr. Who's the Boss have done such a video like this.
Yeah.
I think, right? So we have the third. He said 100 versus 1000 tech setup challenge. Can budget beat luxury?
Okay.
All right. So the fourth one, AI took over our lives for 24 hours.
Okay.
We are never going back.
All right.
Okay. Then tech gift guide for 2024. This is related to the tech gifts we did for Christmas. Then blindfolded tech unboxing. Guess the gadget by its widest feature. Okay. We built a gaming PC together and almost broke up. It just gave us beautiful tech topic. Now looking at,
I think it also has something important. Content strategy tips, title and thumbnail, pacing, couple chemistry. Oh, this is actually good. So he said highlight banter, inside
jokes,
collaborative problem solving to differentiate
from solo creators.
Okay. All right, that's quite.
He even gave us an example, schedule example, week 1, week 2. Great. Okay, now let's look at Grok. So Grok is amazing. So he just gave us
a response.
So he gave us a channel analysis. He gave us theme, audience, tone, and even Mr. Who's the Boss influence, right? Okay. Then he goes ahead to give us the 10 viral video ideas. Okay. Then we swapped phone for 24 hours. Was he a disaster or genius? Okay. Maybe we should try that. Okay. Then the $10.
So she uses an Android and I use an iPhone. Right. So this is this is out of context. So whenever we pick our phones, like I'm holding both phones, and I ask somebody, so whose phone? Which of this is either her phone or my phone? People actually say that the iPhone belongs to her because the iPhone is champagne gold. Yes. And then the Android is black. So it's obvious to say that she owns the iPhone and I own the Android. So I think we should do something like that.
Maybe we should, and know if it's going to be a disaster or if it's going to be genius.
Okay.
Anyways, so the second idea he gave us is the the $10 tech challenge. Can we build something useful?
Okay.
Then smart home showdown.
Okay.
My setup and his setup. Okay. So the fourth, I let her control my tech for a day. Big mistake. Okay. Then we have the fifth, the sixth. We tested the weirdest tech on Amazon.
Okay.
Okay, can we build the ultimate tech date night? Now, Grok even went ahead to give us a release date.
Yeah.
Like, if you're able to
release,
yes.
Then Mr. Who's the Boss twist, and then release. So this is actually quite good
for Grok.
I think I'm being impressed with what Grok is doing here so far.
And Grok even went ahead to even tell us why these videos could go viral because of its engagement, the timeliness, the relatability, and even the humor. Anyways, let's see what Gemini has.
So Gemini went off the hook. If you're not using Gemini in 2025, because I used Gemini when it was newly released last year or 2 years ago, but then I came back to Gemini just within this month, and I was super impressed. Okay, I was super impressed from the Google AI Studio down to the new we have Gemini Deep Research that's the 2.0 Flash, even the personalization and a whole lot, and all of this is actually unlimitedly free, because we did not even mention about all the ones we are using them at their free versions.
Yes.
None is paid. All right, so we are still going to like we said, we are still going to be making more videos all about AI chatbots on this series, so you don't want to miss subscribing and turning on notification. You're going to love this series.
Okay, so let's see the Gemini result that I gave us. So Gemini,
did you pass the executive summary? Okay. There's an executive summary. So he did the research. Like
it went ahead to give us an executive summary, talking about our channel, blending our channel with Mr. Who's the Boss, the tech knowledge, tech education. Just did like a good work in this executive summary, research. And that's really a good one for Gemini. Right. Gemini even went ahead to analyze our channel, and then the videos that we had done, and also the views that we got. Okay, and then also went ahead to even do the same review for Mr. Who's the Boss
channel, and
also the views, right? Okay, then he now went ahead to now give us the
actionable inspiration based on Mr. Who's the Boss. So I think this is actually good if you want to analyze anybody's, any of your favorite YouTubers that you are trying to, that are like your fans, your models, right? Your role models. Okay, so you can actually use Gemini, right, to analyze compare their channel with yours and just see how you could, pick a few leaves from their own tree. Okay, so let's just jump to the
idea, right? So the first one he gave us is free AI video generator, shockingly good in 2025. I think we already have a video on this, our last video.
Okay,
the video generator too.
Yeah.
Okay, so it means that we're on check. So now the second idea, iPhone versus Android.
Okay.
It seems like we're going to do this because it seems like it's repeating in all of the
activity features seen out on.
Okay, then we have the ultimate smartphone keyboard in 2025, ChatGPT versus SwiftKey versus Google keyboard. 5 sneaky WhatsApp tricks you did not know existed in 2025. And WhatsApp exactly.
WhatsApp features.
WhatsApp is really, really updating a lot. Then we have the fifth, can your smartphone really replace your laptop? And then we go ahead to test the limits. Okay, parents' guide to maximizing kids screen time. I guess because we're a couple, it's also a very important video on that. All right, and it goes ahead, the most underrated smartphone, and blah blah blah, all of that. It's even
in conclusion,
that is the best. Anyways, Gemini can also allow you to export this response to a doc, so that you can see the export to doc button, so that you can take it to like your Microsoft or any of your and then review them. That's really amazing.
So let's assume that we've gotten an idea from any of the AI chatbots that we use, right? How do you now get the AI to script the video? So we have already used out the 6. Okay, I believe you might already have said, okay, this one is better. So whichever one that you actually think give us the best response for the video planning. So I want you to drop it on the comments. So just type for video planning, Gemini, ChatGPT, Qwen, whichever one, just drop it on the chat, right? So now let's talk about the scripting. Now, you don't want to actually move out from that particular conversation and then start a new chat. No. So what we are going to do, starting with ChatGPT right now, we're going to pick out one of them and then we're going to drop a prompt that is going to use that particular topic to generate a video script for us, right? So you want to also take note of the prompts that we are given. Based on the prompts that we have on the screen, based on the topic, how to, and so on. Now, for ChatGPT, we have this. Okay. Now it says intro, open shot, high energy B-roll of people listening to podcasts on their phones, smiling, nodding, cutting to host, sitting at a sleek desk, and all that. So remember, we said he's the director and also the script writer. Okay. So host, excited, podcasts, everyone listens to them, but have you ever thought I could totally do this? Well, you can, and today I'll show you how to create a professional studio quality podcast using just your smartphone. No fancy equipment, no crazy. This script actually sounds quite awesome. You can see that it's super personalized. Okay, there is no all those words that people say. Once you hear it, it's AI. All right. So scene 1, why podcast is a game-changing background. Then scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, scene 5. This looks quite like something done by Hollywood standard. Call to action. Get started now. Okay. So close up. And just like that, you're ready to launch your podcast. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your podcast going to be about? Drop it on the comment. This sounds good. And if you want my secret list of free podcasting resources, hit the like button. This is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, let's see yours.
Okay, so for Gemini, I had to switch from deep research to personalization.
Okay.
And Gemini, what Gemini did was, because it's couple talk tech, it gave a script for both you and me.
Okay.
So ChatGPT did not do that.
ChatGPT missed that. Okay.
So we have the hook. Now it says, "Yo, what's going on?" That's you, right? Yo, what's going on? You're beautiful, tech-loving people. Frederick here, and as always, we are deep diving into and then it comes with my own verse and it says, Betty joining here today. Let's be honest, tech is the way. It gave
that's beautiful. It's actually cool.
The hook for you and also for me, and then it went ahead. So if you notice what Gemini is doing, it is breaking this conversation. So I'm saying a part, you're saying a part,
our content
exactly, and then it goes all the way till the very end to the recording app. Okay, so I have my part where I'm talking about the application that we're going to be using for the podcast recording, and then you also have your own part where you're giving how the podcaster is to speak clearly and at a consistent volume, and then I also have my own response, and then it goes all the way to the end. Now the only difference is that it did not break the conversation into scene the way ChatGPT did. It just gave
I don't know why ChatGPT is not even supposed to be in syncs though. It's not supposed to be, so making it scene look like we are acting a movie. So yeah.
The hook.
Okay.
You beautiful tech-loving people, Frederick here, and as always, we are diving deep into the tech that actually matters in everyday life. But today, we are doing things a little differently because I'm not alone. And then I come in and I say, hey everyone, Betty joining Frederick today, because let's be honest, tech is way more fun when you've got someone to explore it with.
Okay.
Especially when you're talking about doing something together.
Okay.
All right. And then you come in exactly what we've been getting. We've been getting tons of questions about how to start a podcast. And the common assumption is you need a fancy studio, expensive mic, and a sound engineer with a beard longer than my
That's nice.
Get longer than my attention span for TikTok. But what if I told you you could create a professional sounding podcast with the supercomputer you already have in your pocket? And then I come in and say, yep, we're talking about your smartphone.
All right.
You can
Okay, I think we can jump now. Yeah.
and then
That's
it's
quite
a
fun.
very beautiful,
That's fun.
right?
It's fun. Yeah.
Then it goes into now. It even gives us the timing. So from the 0 second,
That's not on ChatGPT.
so from 0 second to 1 minute and 30 seconds, we have this conversation. And then from the 1 minute and 30 seconds to 3 minutes, we have this conversation, and then it goes the way till the call to action.
Yeah.
All right, ready to start your podcasts now. So you say, now it's your turn. Have you and your partner been thinking about starting a podcast? What topic are you passionate about sharing? Let us know in the comment section. And then I come in and say, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more couple talk tech adventures. We've got something exciting coming up, and then it goes.
All right. That's quite awesome.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's go to Qwen. Okay, so now we asked. So Qwen says, how to create professional podcasts using just your smartphone. And the host, Hey there, tech enthusiasts. That is Sounding AI. Welcome back to Couple Talk Tech. I'm Frederick, and today we are diving into something everyone has been asking about: how to create pro-level podcasts using. That's quite just there. Podcasting is huge right now. It's this. In fact, okay, so it also added the timing. So let's just jump all the way to the closing segment, call to action. So you say passionate. So there you have it. Everything you need to start your own podcast empire using, whether you're sharing life hacks, the world needs to hear it. If you found this video helpful, smash the like button. That's quite basic. All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay, so now we have Deepseek. Deepseek also did something quite similar to Gemini because it also broke the conversation between
two people.
Yes, so we have the intro. Welcome to Couple Talk Tech. That's you. Today we are answering the big question. And then the other person comes in and say, can you make a pro-level podcast using just your smartphone? And then you come in and say, okay, spoiler, yes, and we will show you exactly how. No fancy gear, no studio, just like this. And then we have the smartphone. Now it even gives us some action, like you can hold the smartphone and all of that. Now the call to action. So, ready to launch your podcasts? Remember, it's not just about the gear, it's about your voice and not sounding like a potato. All right, smash the like button if you try this. Subscribe for more actually useful tech hack and Sam's and Betty's dad's jokes. Okay. Anyways, that was the call to action.
That's true. Okay. All right. That's also not bad. All right, let's go to Claude. Claude can also do good, I hope. So he says, podcast pro secret, turn your smartphone into a studio quality podcasting machine. All right. So he says, host, what if I told you that the smartphone in your pocket could be your ticket to becoming the next podcasting sensation? No expensive equipment, no professional audio, just pure smartphone magic. All right. So hey tech fam, and then it went on and on and on. Technical breakdown, 2 minutes, essential apps segment, recording, key hook point, challenge the expensive podcast myth. Okay, so it's actually adding some things. Then monetization segment, host. But here's where it gets okay. Live demo. Now call to action. Here is your challenge. Within the next 7 days, I want you to create your first podcast episode using only your phone. Drop your podcast link in the comment. I'll personally review the first 50. Oh, that's it. That's also a good one. So if this video helps you, just one of you turn your passion into a podcast, then we've done our job. All right. Don't forget to smash the like button. And last one for you.
Okay, so finally we have Grok. So Grok also did similar to Gemini and Deepseek. It gave the conversation each individual conversation, and then we have the intro. What if I told you this? And then we have like, oh, just hold up your smartphone, could make you a podcasting pro without spending a dime on fancy gear. Okay, and then I come in and say, no mics, no mixers, just the phone in your pocket. We're about to blow your mind. All right, and then you go say, today we are spilling the secret to recording, editing, and launching a killer podcast all from our smartphones. And then it goes all the way, and then we also have like the breakdown. Now it gave us like headings. So God gave us headings for like the step 1 is saying record like a pro, editing hacks for step 2, launch and test. And then it goes all the way. But I noticed that Grok is very short. Okay, it's not as long as we have Gemini and Deepseek. It was very short, but then the timing is yes, it gave us 12 minutes, but it didn't give us enough write up. Like just see, it didn't give us enough write up the way we have for Gemini and Deepseek, and then also gave us the call to action. Just the same way, breaking the conversation. So professional podcast on your smartphone, 100% durable, quiet spots, free app, a lighting, editing, boom. Your life. Okay, drop into the comments or tag us on X. Grok really love X, by the way. So
yeah, it's XAI.
Okay, great. So it says drop into the comments or tag us on X, blah 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 blah. And then it also went ahead to give us the director's notes. That's the tone and delivery, the visual editing, and and the call to action push. So that's it for Grok.
Finally, thumbnail design. Now, another problem that YouTubers usually face is actually determining if the thumbnail is going to actually guarantee a high click-through rate or a low click-through rate. Now, let's see between all of those AI chatbots, which of them can actually give us a good analysis of our thumbnail to determine if it will generate a high click-through rate. Now let's start with ChatGPT. I already designed the thumbnail that we're going to pass through and then see what it's going to say about the thumbnail. So I've dropped the thumbnail and then I'm going to drop this prompt based on this video, best AI video generators. Analyze this thumbnail and tell me if it has a high click-through rate.
Now for Gemini analyzing the thumbnail, we asked Gemini to analyze this thumbnail and let us know if it has a high click-through rate. And then it comes to say clarity and simplicity. So it says the thumbnail appears relatively uncluttered, which is good for mobile viewing. Then the visual appeal, it says the images are bright and the contrasting colors, which is the yellow background and black text, also helps it to stand out. Then relevance, it says that the thumbnail relates to the video title. Then emotional connection, the facial expression could evoke curiosity, potentially increasing the clicks. And for the technical aspect, it says that it is important to ensure the images meet the YouTube recommended size and is sharp and clear. So overall, the thumbnail incorporates several elements that aligns with the best practice for a high click-through rate. So in summary, Gemini is saying that the thumbnail is amazing.
All right, so let's look at what ChatGPT has to say. So it says this thumbnail has high potential for CTR based on several key factors, bold and clear text. So it talked about the Tone AI image to video is in white or red. Then it says facial expression and engagement. Okay, some good ones. Recognizable AI tool logos, done trust and relevance. Then vibrant color, eye catching. So possible improvement for higher. It says bigger text size. So the main text is good, but making it even bolder could help it stand out. So that's some good advice there, feedback there. Adding words like best or free AI video tools might make it more clickable, okay, than the Tone AI. Okay, so it says add a small AI video preview add subtle example of an AI generated video can, oh, okay, that's also good. So rating 8.5 over 10. All right, so let's look at Qwen. So Qwen says to determine whether the thumbnail is has high this, visual appearance, color scheme was bright yellow, contrasting this, icons, text clarity, human elements, relevance to topic, okay, engagement. So conclusion, overall the thumbnail appears to have several strong elements. Okay, however, the success of CTA also depends on platform's algorithm, so the competition in the niche, and oh, okay, that's also a good one.
Okay, so for Grok is quite similar to Qwen because it also started with the visual appeal. I gave us the color scheme. It said that the thumbnail uses a bright yellow background, which is eye-catching and often associated with energy and attention-grabbing content. We know yellow is a great choice for standing out in a crowded feed. Okay, then it talks about the clarity of the message, that the phrase "turn AI image to video" is clear and directly related to the video title. Then for emotional engagement, it says that for the body language, the pointing hands creates a sense of direction and urgency, as if the creators are saying, look at this. All right, then for relevance to target audience, it says that the niche appeal, the thumbnail is tailored to a specific audience and it's for people that are interested in AI tools for video creation. Now for potential drawbacks, thumbnails with human face, especially those showing stronger emotion like excitement or surprise, often have a higher click-through rate because they create an emotional connection. Overall assessment, however, it could be improved. So it also added some feedbacks like when so it says including visual faces with expressive emotions, simplify the design to avoid overwhelming the viewer, and making the text a bit larger for better readability on smaller screen. Okay, then for Deepseek, unfortunately Deepseek couldn't really analyze the thumbnail.
Okay, so for Claude says based on this, let me analyze. So strengths that could drive high engagement, bright eye-catching yellow background that creates, two expressive people, clear bold tests, apps and icon, potential CTR boosters. It says the text promises a specific valuable transformation, image to video. Icons suggest multiple tools option. Then looks like a tech innovated content style. Then facial expression, secret hack or amazing discovery. Then psychological triggers, FOMO, fear of missing out on AI tools, promise of easy solution, visual energy that makes viewers want to know how. Then overall, several high CTR design element. It looks professionally crafted to maximize clicks and showing human emotions. I would estimate this could achieve a CTR of 4 to 6%, which is good for AI. So this thumbnail actually has 5% actually. So Claude is quite correct. So I wouldn't know which one I would say has the best. So now you can also tell us on the comments which of them do you think gave us the best response in terms of analyzing thumbnail.
Now there you have it. We have reviewed 6 AI chatbots for your video process. Which of them do you think gave us the best response, and which will you be employing as your AI assistant?
Now remember, this is a series dedicated only for reviewing AI chatbots, so make sure to subscribe so you get notified whenever we release a new series based on AI chatbots. So if there's any other type of AI that you feel like you want help with, drop it on the comment. That could also be one of the videos we are going to create. Thank you for watching so far. We've also made a video on this actual 5 different AI video generators that should also help you as a YouTuber or a video maker. So you should watch that video and then subscribe, drop a like so the algorithm can share this video. Thank you for staying true up to this point, and I hope you had fun, and we'll catch you on the next one.